Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing this client tutorial of mature skin makeup. So if you guys want to watch this transformation happen, then keep on watching. So I'm starting out with some skincare. I'm using Glam Glow moisturizer on her face first. By the way, my hands are washed and I always sanitize before I touch any client's face, just for reference. Underneath her eyes, I'm gonna go with an eye cream, and then to top everything off, I'm using Mario Badescu's Rose Water Spray for that extra hydration. Now we're gonna use our favorite primer ever, which is Benefit's Professional, and we're just gonna fill in any lines that I see on her face, and basically like mainly in the center area, and then just blending it outwards. Now on those pigmentation marks, I went in with an orange corrector. I'm using Max Prep and Prime in the shade Peach Luster, and I know it looks like a lot. Later on I felt like it was a lot, but I promise it's gonna blend out. So I'm just using an LC sponge this time, and I'm just going to blend that on her face. The sponge is wet, by the way. Lisa is acting all extra today. But anyway, back to the tutorial. For her foundation, I'm using Fenty's Pro Hydrating Foundation. I'm just going to apply a very thin layer all over her face with my foundation brush first. And you see how that just covered up all that orange underneath. But that orange really helped cancel out that darkness. It eliminates the need of me putting more foundation in those areas just to cover that darkness up. And that's the last thing I would want to do for immature skin, to put a lot of unnecessary foundation. So after that, I'm just going in with my LC sponge again, and I'm just gonna blend that foundation out. Keep in mind we are going full coverage Glam, so this is the maximum coverage that I'm giving her right now. Wherever I feel that I need more coverage, I'm just going to go back with my foundation, apply a little bit, and then I'm just going to blend that out as well. To cover the darkness underneath her eyes, I'm using my Becca's Under Eye Corrector. This is in the shade Light to Medium. It's such a hydrating product, and you can totally use it only by itself for mature skin or people who have a lot of wrinkles or dryness underneath the eyes. I really like using this for a natural look because it looks like skin. Now on to highlighting, I'm using Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to highlight the center of her face with that. I'm using a sample that I got from Sephora. I'm not sure what shade this is. So after that, I'm just going to use my LC sponge again. I'm just going to blend that out. Notice how I avoided the forehead because it has very prominent lines, so I don't want to gunk that part up with product. And it's extremely crucial that they realize that makeup is not magic. It's not going to completely get rid of all those lines and wrinkles, you know, it's only gonna go on top of it. I'm going in with my contour. You guys already know my contouring map. It's almost very universal for all my clients, and I'm just going to blend around it. So back in the day, makeup was not like this. There wasn't any, you know, highlighting and cream contouring going on. So I try to be very open-minded when doing immature skin client, that they're not going to be familiar with, you know, all the steps that I am doing. But also I like to keep it very natural most of the times with my mature skin clients. This client in particular looks really good with heavy glam makeup anyway, so that's what we're doing. So for the makeup, I'm just taking my LC sponge, and I like to just blend all the edges of the contour, make everything very seamless, and blend everything together. And before I set her concealer, I'm just going to take away all those lines from underneath her eyes. And then I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury's powder. This one is in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to set her under eye with that. What an amazing powder. I recently started using it and I'm in love with it. It does not accentuate any lines, and it sets very well. Like, do not underestimate this powder. Like, do you see how her skin is all matte? I did not use a lot of product, and you know, it sets the foundation very well. For her face, by the way, I'm using the shade Medium. And yes, I always do set all the cream products on mature skin as well. I wanted to define her nose a little bit more, so I'm just contouring it with a powder, and then I'm going to bake that with my Laura Mercier powder. This is another great powder. It's very lightweight, so if you want to use it on mature skin, it will be a great option too. So I'm just gonna bake her nose with that, and I also take that underneath her cheekbones. For her eyes, I'm using Anastasia's Norvina palette, and I'm going to take that light brown shade and just blend that all over her crease. And then for her eyelids, I'm taking Maybelline's gel eyeliner in a soft brown color, and I'm just going to blend that on her lid area. This is going to be a base for her eyeshadow to go on top of it so that it sticks better, it lasts a lot longer. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just blend the crease a little bit more, and then we're going in with our lid color. I'm using this gorgeous plum color from, again, Anastasia's Norvina palette, and I'm just going to pat that on her eyelid. Any fallout, I just clean it right off because we're not baking, so there is no leftover powder underneath, so I have to make sure her under eye stays very clean all the time. And I just go back with my blending brush. So in total, I'm only using 2 eyeshadows with a cream base. Go to smoky eye for hooded, smaller eyes, and mature eyes. Okay, so now I'm just cleaning with my powder again underneath her eyes. And on the bottom, we're really not going to do any smokiness. We're just going to leave it nice and clean so her eyes don't, drag downwards. Of course, I'm tight lining right here, and I'm also going to put that eyeliner on her lashes as well and just smoke out in an eyeliner shape, but not doing any defined eyeliner. It's going to be a very smoky, sultry kind of an eye look. For her eyelashes, I'm using something very natural. These are from Kiss. They come in a value pack, and I'm just applying that on her. For her brows, I'm using Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm just following her natural shape that she has. The brows add just such an amazing dimension to the whole face. Makeup is nothing without brows. And when someone already has a nice defined shape, I think it's better to just fill in the brows after you do your eye makeup. That way you don't lose any pigment and you don't have to do any touch-ups later on. So now I just put a blush on her cheekbones, a nice pinkish color. And I'm going to take my finishing powders from Hourglass. These are amazing diffused, lighting powders. So I'm just using the bronzier color on the outer edges of her face, and then the whiter color I'm using on the center of her face, and then there is a shimmer in this palette which I'm going to use for highlighting. So very subtle, natural glow. For her lips, I'm going with a very soft pink color, so I'm lining her lips with MAC So lip liner, and then I'll add a nude pinkish color. This one's by Anastasia. It's called Pure Hollywood. It's a nice natural nudish pink. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of finishing touches here and there, and finally we're going to set her face with my all-nighter from Urban Decay so her makeup lasts all night. And there she is, all ready with her pretty dress on. I hope you guys learned a few tips and tricks for mature skin makeup. If you did, please do let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!